Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie if you're new here, and welcome to Cassie's Castle. Today's video we are going to be doing our monthly Disney purchase or pass, where every single month I share the newest Disney products and let you know if I'm going to purchase or pass on them. So if you guys are interested in today's video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, make sure you guys subscribe for more, and let's get started. As always, if there's something that I don't like that you like, that doesn't mean you have bad taste. It just means you have different taste, and that is okay. It is just merch. It's not that deep. Let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna start with Pixar. If you didn't know, Pixar Fest has begun at Disneyland. They actually came out with these crossbodies, these plush crossbodies, and when I saw them, the first thing that I thought of was Tokyo Disney and like the overseas parks in general, because we all know, at least if you've been following this channel, like we know that the Tokyo Disney merch hits every single time. I'm so freaking jealous of their merch. Our parks have been kind of slowly getting it together. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it, and I think everyone else loves it too. So we're gonna start with the Lotso collection. So they came out with these plush crossbody bags, which they literally look like actual stuffed animals, but they have a crossbody strap and you can use it as a purse. I have a Lotso one. He's super cute. He has a little strawberry backpack on him, which is really cute. We also have a ham one, which the ham one might be my favorite just because I feel like ham never gets merch, especially in the States. Like we never get ham merch. So I just think he's so cute. I mean, he's such a cute character, and then plus he's like a really pretty pastel pink color. So I feel like if I were to get any of them, that one would be the one I would get. We also have a Stitch one, which I'm not the biggest Stitch fan. I do like him, but I really don't buy his merch just because his merch colors usually just don't really speak to me. But I think this is the cutest piece of Stitch merch to ever exist, because look at how cute, like his face just looks so cute. If you are a Stitch fan, I think this is the one item that you absolutely need in your collection. This is so freaking cute. Also came out with these t-shirts which have the plush on the shoulder, which is really Tokyo Disney vibes in my opinion. It also has like a really subtle outline on the shirt of the character, and I think it's super cute. I personally don't think I would buy the t-shirt. Like I really wish the t-shirt didn't have the actual plush on the shoulder. I wish it was just the simple tee with the outline of the character, and then you could wear it with the crossbody bag. I find it interesting that for Lotso they did black instead of like a matching like purple color they did for Stitch and Ham. So I don't know, like I don't think it's bad, but I just don't understand like why that one was different from the other ones. But also did matching bucket hats, and the bucket hats say the character's name on it, and they also have like a little plush kind of sticking out. So super cute merch. I personally don't think I would get all three in the set, but you are able to buy them as like little sets on Shop Disney, or I guess it's called Disney Store now. So if you guys want to get like the entire thing, you can get it for like a cheaper price, I think, instead of buying it separately. Actually a bunch of like popcorn buckets and like sippers that have been released at Disneyland. A Doug popcorn bucket. It seems like it's only available for Magic Key holders. Let me know if I'm correct. I have them at the popcorn carts. I'm not really a popcorn bucket purchaser. I'm not buying any of these, but I think they're cute and I think they're fun to kind of go through. I'm curious to know if like if you can click the little button, or if that even is a button around his collar, and if he talks, like I feel like that would be really cute. We have a Pizza Planet one, which is really cute. It has like the little alien sitting in the middle. And we also have this Coco guitar popcorn bucket, which this one was probably my favorite one because I feel like Coco doesn't really get merch. I feel like they do a good job like having Coco stuff, like especially during like Halloween time in the parks, which is fun, but they don't really do merch. And so now there's like a whole Pixar Fest, and Coco's like my favorite Pixar movie. My two favorite Pixar movies are Finding Nemo and Coco. Those were my favorite. Finding Nemo was my favorite as a kid. Coco's now my favorite as an adult. Whenever I see Coco merch that is like kind of aesthetic looking, I'm really into it, because I feel like a lot of time his merch is like black and orange, and I'm just like, that's very Halloween vibes. So I don't really buy the merch for Coco, but a white simple guitar, I feel like that's really cute. So I do really like that. There is also a Slinky Dog sipper. Probably my least favorite thing that we've looked at so far. I don't like how his feet look, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's just doing too much. A Mode bottle topper. I think it's like a little attachment that you can add to your straw. And I don't know. I think she looks fierce. I think it's fun that she's on something, because once again, Edna Mode is a character that I feel like we don't really see much of. We have some keychains for your straws. So we have this Panda May one, which I'm honestly, I guess I'm more shocked to see so much Panda May stuff, mainly because I feel like it wasn't like a super big movie. Maybe it was and I'm just like not in tune. Maybe I just don't realize, but I just don't remember Turning Red being like a super big movie. Maybe because it was during the pandemic and it was on Disney Plus, so you just don't really see like box office sales or things like that. But maybe it did do really well and I have no idea. But there is so much Panda May and I love it. Like I honestly feel like I love the representation that she's getting, recognition that she's getting. I just was shocked, or I have been shocked to see how much they're doing for her, and I love to see it. The last little keychain thing is a little green alien, which I feel like there's always green alien something in Disney parks. Actually a Pixar ball sipper that you can get in DCA, so I think this is cute for the vibes, cute for Pixar Fest. Again, I'm not really a sipper or popcorn bucket person, so I'll be skipping over that. Let's talk about these ears, because I feel like this has been like the biggest thing. If you like keep up with like Disney merch online, this is probably the most talked about thing right now, are these new headbands that are very Tokyo Disney, Hong Kong Disney inspired. Buy the headband itself and then you can pick out your own like little plush heads, like character heads that you can add onto your headband. I believe you can only add up to 3 per headband. That's the most that I've seen, but I personally would do like 2 instead, so it still looks like ears. I don't really like the look of 3 of them. I think 2 is more than enough, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. The headband itself is $10, and then for each plush little head thing that you get, that's $11. What I think is really fun about this is that you wanted to buy all of the plushes, or like 5 favorite plushes, you can switch them out on your headband and you don't have to buy another headband ever again. You can just kind of switch them out. So I feel like that's fun, especially if you're not someone that has like a ton of ears like I do, because I'm crazy. You're like, well, I want to have a variety of different options. This is a good way to kind of do it, and you can just like kind of switch them out according to whatever outfits, if you like the look of the characters on your head. I'm rambling, but I just want to talk about that before we get into the characters that they're offering. So currently you can get Minnie, Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Pooh, Tigger, Alien, Lotso. Then you can also get Chip and Dale, Buzz, or Stitch. So those are the only options that they're offering right now, like because it's doing so well and I feel like it's really popular to get these. I feel like they're gonna expand this collection. I hope that they'll have more headband options eventually, so it's not just black. I would love a pink option, okay? Because I know Tokyo Disney has like a pink option and they have like other colors that you can choose from, or even like a white pair. Like I would love that. Then I also really hope that they expand the characters, and you guys already know, I hope they put a Marie plush one day. I would 1000% do 2 Maries as my headband. I think out of all of the ones that they're offering currently, I honestly think my favorite ones are Mickey and Minnie. I just think they're so cute. It's so classic and I just feel like they look really, really good. Surprisingly, I also really like the way the aliens look. Like if you get 2 aliens, I've been seeing that look too, and I feel like that's really cute. Surprised they only did Buzz and not Woody. I feel like they should have done both. Let me know if you guys are interested in getting these, and if you are, like what characters you want, because I think it's really, really fun. And honestly, it's like a fun like activity to do at the parks, you know, like you get to just pick out your little plushies to add to your headband. I don't know, I think it's fun. There's actually a new Pixar Fest t-shirt, Magic Key exclusive t-shirt. I don't think we talked about this when they first announced like the Pixar Fest merch, so I wanted to share it. It's like a bright blue t-shirt and it says Magic Key at the top. It says Pixar Fest at the bottom with a bunch of Pixar characters. I personally would not buy this because I don't really like this shade of blue, but I think it's a cool tee to have if you really want to commemorate your Pixar Fest experience. And I'm actually curious to know, let me know your predictions, but do you guys think Pixar Fest will be something that they bring back next year? I know they did like Pixar Play Parade before, and they've done Pixar Fest before from what I remember. Do you think it's gonna be something they do every year, every other year, every 5 years? Like, what are your thoughts? What do you guys think? Are you guys going? I want to know if you guys are going. There is actually this really cute Pixar Fest like baby tee. I just really wish it wasn't blue. At least this shade of blue. This shade of blue is so bright. And I've talked about this before. I love Pixar movies. I just usually don't love the merch just because it's never pink and girly. The merch is always like harsh, not harsh colors, but just like really bold colors, which isn't really something that I'm into. We won't buy any Pixar Fest exclusive merch, but I think the design is really cute because it has like a bunch of the Pixar characters like Dory and Nemo, which I feel like Nemo doesn't really get merch. And then you have Lightning McQueen, Buzz, Mr. Incredible, like super fun characters, but I'm just not really into like that bright blue color. So I wish it was like black, if anything, or just white. Like I would have loved a white one. Out of all of the Pixar merch, I feel like that one was like my favorite thing I've seen. I just wish it was a different color. Along with Pixar Fest, we also have a ton of Star Wars merch. I feel like there's always new Star Wars merch, but especially now because Star Wars Day is coming up. The collection I think is so nice. Like I love a neutral Star Wars merch. I feel like it's so cute. They have this Spirit jersey. It is a tan Spirit jersey, Star Wars on the back, and I just love the colors of it. Also a matching Loungefly, which I wouldn't buy, but I do think it's really cool. Ears I think are really cool. I love the crushed velvet bow. That's why I really wanted to talk about it, because I feel like we don't ever see crushed velvet on ears. So I feel like that's a really cool touch because it kind of looks like sand. I don't know. I really love the bow on this. Loungefly ears, which I don't really like Loungefly ears in general, but I was really obsessed with the bow. I thought it was really cute. I feel like Star Wars merch usually goes one of two ways. It's usually like black, red, blue, or it is like super neutral and like maybe some green, which is usually my favorite, is like the neutrals and the greens. I have a new Star Tours collection that they have at the Star Wars Trading Post. It includes this jacket that says Star Tours. It looks like the uniforms that the cast members wear at Star Tours, so that's really cool. There's Disneyland on the back, which is cool, but once again, not really my color scheme, anything that I would buy. There is a hat that also says Star Tours. If you didn't know, they did recently change Star Tours a little bit. Oh, I believe this is why they are coming out with this merch. There's this hat, it says Star Tours on it. There's also a t-shirt, which I don't really like this t-shirt. I don't know. I just don't really like t-shirts with like big squares on them. I have like this weird thing with t-shirts. I just don't really like that kind of graphic style, so I usually skip over t-shirts that look like that. There's also this tan t-shirt that says Star Tours on it, and it looks so cool. I'm so sad it's cropped. I feel like that happens a lot. Like Disney will make a really cool t-shirt and then they crop it, and I'm like, I don't wear cropped t-shirts. So like I love a crop top or like a cropped baby tee, but like a t-shirt, like I like it to be like a full length, just like oversized kind of fit. I'm really sad because I feel like this is something I probably would have bought if it was like a full length tee. I just like how neutral it is. It's really cool, and it has like little pops of color, which it's not doing too much. Really cool design, but it is cropped, so not really a fan of that. There is a Star Wars night at Disneyland, so they do always come out with merch for like the different after hours events. So we have this t-shirt, says May the 4th be with you 2024 Star Wars Day. Very cool, but it once again has like that square shaped graphic, which isn't really my thing, so I would skip over that. So I'm not going to Star Wars night, so I'm not buying any of this stuff. But there is also a hoodie, and the hoodie's pretty cool. It looks like it's Darth Vader in the background, and then it says Disneyland After Dark. Very cool. Probably not something I would purchase, honestly. Like usually, if I'm being so for real, when it comes to after hours events, I never really like the merch. Like even if I'm going, like, and you guys know I love buying things to like commemorate trips or like to commemorate like certain events at the parks or whatever. And every time I see the merch for after hours events, it is so rare that I actually like what it is, which is really speaking to me. But I think if you had to choose between the two items, I think the hoodie is a little bit cuter than the actual t-shirt. And then we also have like pins and a cup, so maybe a pin is the way I would go. It's just something very small. It's a pair of Lion King ears that have been released on the Disney Store website. They are like a leather pair of ears. One ear says Hakuna Matata, has Zazu on it, and then the other side has Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba. This bow is really interesting. It looks like it's little beads, which is cool and very different, like not something I've ever seen before. I think it's pretty on trend to do like the beads because I was recently looking, I was like shopping on some sort of website and just kind of browsing around. I've been seeing a lot of beaded styled bags, which have been kind of popular lately. So pretty on trend for Disney. I personally just don't like, one, the colors, and two, this kind of design. It's just a lot going on. Like, I feel like the Hakuna Matata is kind of hard to read with the print that is happening in the background. Overall, I feel like this collection is very hit or miss, but like, who are we kidding? That's like every Disney collection ever. We have like a t-shirt that has like a bunch of paw prints and it's like tie-dye. You already know how I feel about the tie-dye. Also a tie-dye jacket. Love it. Also a Lion King like button-up shirt. I could see this being really cool opened up. Like, I don't think, well, personally, I would never buy this, but I could see someone styling it like opened, and I feel like that could be really cool. Is a hoodie, which is probably my favorite thing in this collection. It's a gray hoodie. I just don't like the square. You guys know how I feel. I honestly feel like last year's Lion King collection was so well done. Like, I felt like the vintage vibes were there. It was a lot of muted like earth tones, and I just really love that Lion King collection. In comparison to this one feels like like a lot more colorful. Also a tank top, nude or like a cream colored tank top, has the Lion King characters on it. I don't know if there's a kids tank. I feel like it might be. It's cool. I probably, well, I know I'm not gonna buy it, but I like the design. I wish that this was like a regular t-shirt, and I think I would like it so much more if it was this exact design, like an oversized tee kind of look. Also a new mug, which really stood out to me. It's like neutral colors, so that's why I really like it. It's not super colorful, which I feel like a lot of Lion King merch can be really colorful with like reds and blues and greens. So I really like how muted this is. We get to this backpack and I am just like, why is it bright green? Like, I do not like this at all. That is just not my style. And it has like a giant caterpillar like in the front pocket. This is not cute to me. Crops, there's a lot going on. We got leaves, we got paw prints on the bottom. Definitely have seen worse Crocs from Disney, like the Christmas Crocs from last year. Absolutely not. So I definitely have seen worse, but these just aren't the best either. So skipping over those. Last thing I wanted to talk about was this t-shirt. It's like a light blue t-shirt, which is such a pretty color, and I love the color. I'm not into the square graphics, like, or rectangle graphics. Like, it's just not really for me. I just wish they didn't do it so much, but it's not bad. I think it's probably one of the better t-shirts that they have in this collection. They have these like floral Disneyland and Disney World tees. I love the design, don't like this style of tee. I just don't really like the fit of women's tees. I just wish all t-shirts were men's t-shirts, and that would be perfect for me, but obviously they're not going to do that. A lot of designs that I really like on women's tees, and then they just don't do it in a men's style, so I just never buy it. And then they also have a Walt Disney World version, which I love the font that they use for Walt Disney World. You guys know how I feel about the Walt Disney World logo. It's usually not very good, not very my vibe, but when they do like the old logo, I'm all for it, and the merch looks so much better in my opinion. New Munchlings collection. This is the Playful Picnic collection. I'll be skipping over these. I don't feel like I need them, and I honestly don't really like the picnic vibe of these Munchlings, so I'll be skipping over them. Nothing really stands out. I guess the cutest one is like that bunny, which I don't know what character that is. Okay, honestly, sometimes with the Munchlings, it's like hard for me to tell what the character is. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but it's just always really obvious to me. Angel, whenever they do Angel, I feel like it's really obvious. Whenever it's Mickey or Minnie, I feel like that's also pretty obvious. But when I'm looking at all these characters, I'm like, who are these? Next, we have a new pair of Crocs, and these are actually pretty cute. Okay, first of all, they're very simple. Black, they have like a red sole, and then they have like a yellow strap. But like the outside of the strap is black, so you don't really see the yellow when you have the shoes on. Then on the side of the strap, it has like Mickey hands, and then on the actual like Crocs, like where the holes are, there is like a Mickey plush, and it's black. And I feel like these are one of the better Crocs they've created. I really hope they create like a Minnie Mouse version. I think that would be really cute if she had like her little bow on the Mickey. I think that would be so cute. I personally wouldn't buy these. I would prefer, well, just for backstory, I do own 2 pairs of Crocs. I feel like that's more than enough and I don't need more of them. So like I'm already really hesitant on buying Crocs. I think these are one of the better Disney Crocs that I've seen in a really long time. I think because they are so simple. If you are a big fan of Mickey, I know there's a lot of huge Mickey fans and only buy like Mickey merch. I think these are like really cute and really well done. It's not doing too much. It's not like chuggy or anything and like cringy looking. Like these are really cute and they look really cool. I think I would be more into them if they didn't have the red sole and the yellow strap. Like if they were all black with just like the white gloves on the side, and I think I would be more tempted to buy them. I probably honestly would have bought them if I'm being honest, because they're just so simple. They're just black and white. But yeah, like the pops of red really ruined it for me, but I don't think they're bad because you can't really see the red when you're wearing them. It's like at the bottom, so it's not too bad. But like for me, because I'm already hesitant to buy Crocs, I'm not gonna buy them. Anyways, I think they're really cool if you love Crocs and you love Mickey. These are probably one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. We haven't had too many sneak peeks, but we did get a sneak peek of the new Tiana's Bayou Adventure ears that will be coming when the ride opens up, which is so exciting. You guys know Tiana is my favorite princess as an adult besides Little Mermaid, you know. Ariel and Tiana are my favorite princesses, and there's a new Tiana merch. I always get so excited. So now that there's a new ride, I'm excited to see what other merch is released because, you know, I love her. Unfortunately, these aren't my favorite ears, and you guys know I want to love them so bad because I love Tiana. But I do own, I think, 2 pairs of Tiana ears already, and I just love the ones I have so much that it's really hard for Disney to top those because I feel like they're like the most perfect pairs of Tiana ears ever. These are all black, but they also have Tiana's Bayou Adventure on one side, and it also has Ray, and the other side has Lewis. And then you have the gold bow, and then you have a like lily pad, a red lily pad. It looks like it's plastic, and for some reason it looks like it could light up. If they light up, I feel like that's so cool. I'm like 95% sure that I would buy them, especially because I've been so excited about this ride. Like I feel like I need something to commemorate the ride opening. So whether it's a t-shirt or a pair of ears, I don't know. I will see when more merch comes out, but I can see myself buying them for the memories. Okay, I think now that I've looked at them a little bit more, I think the issue is the bow, and the bow is easily removable. So if I can remove the bow and the lily pad in the middle, I will be obsessed because I think they would be so cute with just the black and the design, you know, and it's just like a classic like Mickey ears instead of Minnie Mouse ears. I think that's what I would do to make them better. I think the gold bow is just like really throwing me off. I don't like the bow. So I think that's the problem, and I think I just fixed it for myself. So now I think I'm gonna buy them. 1000%. Hopefully it's easy to come off because now that it has like that plastic thing, I'm like kind of concerned that it won't be easy to come off, but I guess we'll see when they actually open, and I'm excited to see the rest of the merch that they come out with. There are a new pair of Tiana ears, and these I might have to get. They're really cute, you guys. They are such a beautiful shade of green. Not super bright, not doing too much. And then it has the lily pads on it, which is really pretty in gold. The crown is like stained glass looking. You guys, I have to have these. I'm not sure. Currently, they're only in Hong Kong is what I've seen, but I'm really hoping, at least I would assume they're gonna bring them to the States, especially with the ride coming out. So I'm really hoping that that happens soon because I love these ears and I absolutely need. And I love how different these are from my other Tiana ears. That is all of the Disney Parks merch that I wanted to talk about. I honestly feel like there wasn't a ton to really go through this month. What we will talk about is the new Stony Clover Alice in Wonderland collection. If you're new here, I feel like you would have to be in order to not know that I'm obsessed with Stony Clover. I buy a lot of Stony Clover. I love it. I don't know what it is about it, but I just truly love it. And their Disney stuff is always something that I am excited to see. When they announced that they were doing an Alice in Wonderland collection, I was so excited because I was like, I had an image in my head of what this collection was gonna look like. The reason why I pushed this video, I wanted this video to go up on Wednesday, but now it's getting pushed like another day, just because I was like really waiting to see how much they were gonna release. This collection is releasing on Saturday, so there could be more things that go up after I film this video. The first collection that they released was this Cheshire Cat print, and I was just like, ugh, I don't like it. I think I would have changed some things, okay? I don't think it's a bad print. Like, I like the Cheshire Cat, and I love, love, love the color of this print. I just wish he was like a tiny bit smaller. Print on a mini isn't really my favorite. Like, I don't really like the placement of the two cats. Like, I kind of wish the Cheshire Cat on the mini was just one Cheshire Cat, if that makes sense. Sometimes prints can be so stunning and so beautiful, but it'll look weird on certain styles, but they look so good on others. And I really like the way it looks on the large pouch. Maybe because it's mainly clear, like the large pouch is a clear large. I like being able to see the inner lining. I love the way that looks. And then the Cheshire Cat is on the back. And so I think I like that a lot more. I honestly was surprised by how much I liked the clear stuff from this collection. And there's also a jumbo fanny pack, which I don't love it, honestly, and I probably wouldn't buy it myself. If you were to ask me what would you buy from the Cheshire Cat print, I would say the large clear front. I think that's the best option, but personally, I'm not planning on buying anything from the purple Cheshire Cat print. Then they announced this green print, and I almost lost hope for this entire collection. One, I don't really like green, so anything with green I'm like, absolutely not. When I look at my Stony Clover collection and the things that I buy, I mean, a lot of it is pink because I love pink. And the other thing is I also like when characters are separated from other characters, where so far they have this heart crossbody bag in this print. There's also a duffel bag. Maybe like if you're a hardcore Alice fan, like maybe you would want all the characters, so maybe that's why they did it. I don't know, but I just can't imagine myself walking around with a green duffel. But I mean, it's not all about me all the time, okay? Really cute how they added like embroidered flowers. Like, I love that so much. I just feel like they kind of get lost in the rest of the prints. I don't know, like, I love that. I wish the duffel was blue. I think blue would have, I mean, made more sense, one, for Alice. And I just think blue is just a prettier color than green. I know, me and green, we beef a lot. Also have a small pouch in the same print, and I think if you had to get anything in this green print, I would say the small pouch. Then they released this blue print, two shades of blue, like a darker blue and a lighter blue striped background, and I like that. Like, I think that's cute. I don't like the images on top of it of all the characters. Like, they're all like picture frames, so like I get it looks like wallpaper, which is like a cool concept, but I just don't like the purple on the frames, and then all the different characters. Like Alice in Wonderland characters, they're all wearing so many different colors, and I think that's my issue. So far, we have this mini backpack, a large pouch. We also did a small clear front, which I like the clear front because there's not so much going on, especially because it's such like an all over the place kind of print. Like, I think it looks better as a clear front, so I do like that. And then there's a clear circle pouch, which, if you didn't know, they have like a circle pouch which was designed for mini ears. Put your ears in it when traveling, it's perfect, but you can also use it for like other things. I believe small pouches also fit in there. I don't own a circle pouch, and I think one day I want to have one. I just haven't really found a design that I absolutely love, but I do think the circle is actually really nice in this print. If you look at it from the side, because the top half of it is like that really subtle like card print, which I love. Bottom, it just has like one strip of the frames, which I think that looks really nice, especially if you're looking at it from the side. I want to say that's my favorite in the blueprint, and then the small is my second favorite. We have this little mini this mini pouch. It is that blueprint, but I don't know if it's the same as the print we just looked at. Like, it's completely different. Like, but it's that subtle print, which is like the inner lining of it, and I love it. Like, I think this is so cute. I think out of all the minis, like if you were gonna buy one mini, I would personally buy the blue with the pink bow. Love the bow on it. I think it's really cute and girly. I think I almost wish it was all one color instead of blue and pink. I think if I had a choice, it would be all pink because I'm crazy and I only like things that are pink. But even if it was like all blue, like maybe I would like it a little bit more. I think it's cute. And I don't think they've ever done a mini pouch with a bow like that. So I hope that's a style that they plan on bringing back because that is really cute. So as I said, I felt like I was losing hope on this collection until they just heard me. They were like, we need to give Cassie a pink print. And that is where they got me because this pink print is by far the best print in this collection. Like you already, I mean, I don't think you even need to ask me what my favorite print is because I think if you follow my channel, then you know. This print is so cute, you guys, because when I was looking at all of the prints, I was like, where is, like, I hope that they are coming out with an Alice print, you know, because I just want it to be just Alice. Like, I don't really care for the other characters. Like, I just like Alice and I love her and she's so cute. So in my mind, I imagined a blueprint. And then they were even better and they did pink. It's like they thought of me when they made it. I like to think that that's what they did. They were like, you know what? Cassie would buy the pink. Let's make the pink, you know? That's me being delusional, but it's fine. They released this, not me getting so excited. Okay, I have issues because look at how happy it makes me when I talk about Stony Clover because I'm obsessed. I did this large pouch. So cute. I would 1000% buy it. I personally don't need more large pouches, so I don't think it would be at the top of my list for buying things, but I do love this print. Very, very cute. Like, it has the little teacups and the cakes and Alice is so cute. She's like holding a little teacup. Stop, that is so cute. They also have a small and I love the way this print looks on a small. I love a small and I also have way too much Stony Clover in general, but the small is really, really cute. I like that you can see Alice like perfectly 3 times, so it would be so cute without a patch, you know? It's just like perfect because she's already on it. It looks like there's 3 patches already on it. Next, we have a fanny pack, and from what it looks like, this looks like a classic fanny pack, whereas the Cheshire Cat is a jumbo, and I love this. Like, I feel like I need it. You guys know I have like every single princess fanny pack, and I have a lot of Disney fanny packs, and I just feel like I also need the Alice. She's so cute. Never purchased one of their bow bags. The one that I really considered was the princess one, and I'm still kind of considering it because I just feel like it's my favorite print ever. But this as an Alice print I think is so cute. It has the bow, which is blue, and so the rest of the bag is the pink print, and then it has that blue like subtle cards print, and I think I like this a lot because the bow reminds me of the bow that she has on her dress. That's why I really like it, but I just think that's such a cute style for Alice, you know? So I also really want that. And then just now they released a jewelry, like a jewelry organizer, and I'm also tempted to get this. I'm not sure if I love the print on this, but I'm tempted to want it because I don't have one of their jewelry organizers, so like it makes sense. I'm like trying to buy things that I don't have a ton of, and I don't have any of their jewelry organizers, so like maybe it makes sense to just get this. I don't know. And then if you can see on the jewelry organizer thing, there's also a scrunchie, which I love a scrunchie, and I feel like I would end up just buying a scrunchie, adding it to cart to get to the free shipping price. So if I had to choose, the pink print is so good. So good. Like, I just want everything. So if I had to convince you to buy any of them, I would say get everything in the pink print. But I think if I had to choose, I don't know if I could narrow it down to one thing, but I think overall my favorite items are the bow bag, the fanny pack, and I want to say the small pouch. I do really love the way it looks on a small. So I think those are my favorite. But I also really like the jewelry organizer. I don't know. Anyways, all that to say, it was a really emotional couple of days because I went in with really high hopes and I was so excited with the promo, and then they started releasing things and I was like, this is not for me and I don't want any of these things. and then they really saved it with the pink print, and I was like, oh wow, they really went off, and I love it. Now I love this collection. Let me know if there's anything that you guys are planning on buying from the Stony Clover collection, because all my Stony girls, let's talk about it. What do you want? What are you trying to buy? I would love to know. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.